Allow me to present our education roadmap. No? This roadmap is tagged along with the matatag agenda of our DepEd Secretary, Honorable Vice President Sara Duterte. We call now DepEd as the center for educational excellence, not only because we are moving forward, but because we believe that all children are matatag. Therefore, we say in DepEd, batang makabansa, bansang makabata. Now, allow me to present the fast facts of our division of Surigao del Norte. We have at least 226 schools, 13 districts spread along with 13 municipalities or 10 municipalities. We have 184 elementary schools, of which 164 are public elementary schools and 20 are private elementary schools. We have a total of 41 secondary schools. We have 36 public and 5 private schools. We have a total of at least 3,338 personnel with a total enrollment for 2022-2023 of 67,391. For the 3 school years comparative enrollment, we rose to 68,268 in the previous school year, although we dropped a little of 1,000 in 2022-2023. This is because of our intake enrollment in the kindergarten. Our number of teaching and teaching-related and non-teaching personnel total to 3,338, which presents the breakdown of the teaching personnel to 2,797, teaching-related 268. When we say teaching-related, this composes of the district supervisors and school heads. Priorities under taking good care of our learners in school is to provide sanitation, hygiene, and infection prevention measures. That is, of course, to promote further our WINS program or Wash in Schools program, because this is very necessary in order to safeguard the safety of our students, as well as promotion of their mental and emotional wellness, not only among learners but as well as among our school personnel. We would like also to expand the coverage of our school-based feeding program, although as I speak now, the allocation coming from the central office is enough to fund those identified malnourished children in our division. We would like also to develop division customized child protection policy, institutionalize OK sa DepEd services, partnership with other stakeholders for the initiatives, and expand our partnerships to other interested parties for this endeavor. Furthermore, we want to give support for teachers to teach better. The implementation of Project Lawig, or the Learning at Work with Impeccable Guidance, through our Learning Action Cell in the schools will help very much in giving the much needed support to our teachers as they deliver their teaching services to our children, as well as the institutionalization of coaching and mentoring, implementation of Shape Up, and other capacity building identified in our training priority programs. We would like also to implement professional development programs for teachers and further upskilling and reskilling of the development and quality assurance teams for learning resources and capacity building for our school libraries. Our division office is the center of our school operations and governance. We would like also to appeal and to be further give attention to our division office, which is actually newly constructed, but because the building type is roofless, every time it rains, Honorable Vice Governor, the water would seep in to our building and would cause at least some, even if you can visit us, the ceiling is now near collapse because of the pouring of the water from the rain. So we would like to appeal at least the construction of our 4th level division office, because we cannot move forward in the operations and governance of our schools with this condition. So I am appealing to the honorable body if it can consider all of these priority programs in the division of Surigao del Norte. As we say, that the road, I'm sure, will be bumpy, no, but our direction is clear because according to our DepEd Secretary, that we are Filipinos and we should be resilient. And Surigao del Norte Division is resilient. Good afternoon. Former division office is now housing the OST Vietnam. So it is under the provincial government.
Okay, thank you. I would like to refer that one to the Committee on Public Committee on Infrastructure, the Honorable Ricaco, para ma-monitor nimo sa Provincial Engineering Office kung ano yung status completion na ba daw siya or partly phase-by-phase project so that we will be able to assist DepEd as well. Okay.
In addition to that, may I ask also what happened to the Science Centrum?
Because it is under the OST, ma'am, so I don't have the full knowledge about the Science Centrum, but last week, if I remember, our DOST in charge, no, this will bridge, no, the partnership between DepEd and the OST, simply because it is not under the Department of Education.
Hearing your, programs to be implemented, education roadmap, we have ilaong pa na procedure or na if ever somebody will go to be assigned in Surigao del Norte, we treat them as family. So in your part, may I we will just know your personal history, where you graduated, where you've been assigned prior to Surigao del Norte, para in that manner we could, start harmoniously. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr.Macasocol. I am from Cabanatuan City. No? My first assignment as a third level official, I was assigned as Assistant Schools Division Superintendent in Surigao del Sur in 2014 to 2015. Only a little more than a year, I was assigned the OIC or Officer in Charge of the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent in Cabanatuan City. Started in 2015 and I was transferred to Agusan del Sur in 2019 and barely a year because in October 2020 I was promoted as the OIC Assistant Regional Director of DepEd. No? And then I stayed there for more than a year and then I decided to be reverted back to the Schools Division Superintendent because of the pressing movement of the Assistant Regional Director. And it was pandemic, I was afraid to be away from home, so I decided to write the central office to bring me back as the Schools Division Superintendent, and I was assigned in Agusan del Norte for 1 year and 4 months prior to my assignment here in Surigao del Norte. I graduated my Bachelor in Elementary Education with Mathematics as my specialization in Caraga State University in 1995. I finished my Doctor of Philosophy in 2014 and perfected my Career Executive Service Officer in 2015. And I am now a Career Executive Service Officer 6, waiting for my promotion in rank to CESO 5. I am the youngest among 11 siblings. I was born to parents from Leyte, Southern Leyte.
May I know how old are you, sir?
I am 48 and I am single. But I am not available.